All right, Shalom, your brother Jamar for the Phoenix camp. With that being said, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the brothers that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. Let's get right into the lesson. This is Matthew 5 and 16. It says, "Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven." So it says, "Let your light shine before men." So what does that mean, man? That means that you have to be an example of a man of the Lord. Your conduct, your behavior, your pattern of speech, it has to outshine everybody around you, man. We have a light. We have this truth. And that truth, that light should permeate in every aspect of your being. The way you carry yourself, the way you conduct yourself with others, the way you treat your children, your loved ones, the way you do your job, the everything you do. It should be on a higher level, man. 'Cause we are the light of the world. We have come out of that nigger spick mentality to become men. The Lord has called us out of that, man. He says He's called us out. He's called us out of the darkness. Let me get that real quick. This is Ephesians 5:8, and it says, For you were sometimes darkness, but now are you light in the Lord. Walk as children of the light." So we were saying in Matthew 5:16 that your light shine before men, because we were once in that darkness. So does that mean that you got to still act and walk and talk and be like darkness? No, man. You gotta put yourself on a higher level, man. We're supposed to be examples. Instead, I'm gonna get Philippians 2:15. It's a real quick lesson here at the plantation. This is Philippians 2:15, because this is one of the ways that we put on the elect, man, by adjusting and keeping in check our behavior and character and integrity, man. This is Philippians 2:15, so that he may be blameless and harmless, the sons of Yahweh without rebuke, man. So strive to be a man that they can't rebuke. So strive to be a man that can't be told nothing, man. Because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Let me get that footnote for that word rebuke. Fault. See, harmless. Innocent. So without blame. So he may be blameless and harmless, the sons of Yahweh, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world, man. So what does that mean, man? You got to be on a completely higher level, a completely higher mentality, man, in everything that you do. Strive for that, man. If you ain't there now, get yourself on there. Make those changes in your life to put yourself on that high level, man. Brothers brought out this subject before, man. You can't be that same old nigger, that same old spick, eating fucking red hot Cheetos and playing video games for fucking 6 hours, or fucking being caught up with chasing ass or whatever it is, man. All the bullshit of the world that we came out of, man, because we come out of darkness. Verse 16 says, "Holding forth the word of life," and that's how one of the ways you do it, by putting this word first, man. You put this word as priority in life. You ain't gonna have time for the bullshit, basically. "That I may rejoice in the day of Yahweh Shai, that I have not run in vain, neither labored in vain." Why? Because you're living a life of purpose now, man. When you put away the bullshit, when you put away the things that make you a man of low stature, a man of low esteem, and you'll elevate yourself, your life now has purpose. Instead, I'm going to get 1 Peter 2:9. Because we're supposed to be that chosen generation, man, that royal priesthood. So it only makes sense that we're not supposed to act, our conduct's not supposed to be like the rest of the heathen out here, the rest of the 2/3. This is 1 Peter 2:9. Said, "But you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood." And even the priesthood itself, back when the Levites were the priests, they were separated. They had different garments on. They had different duties than the rest of Israel, man. There were certain responsibilities and certain expectations that they had to meet. So we are that priesthood now. So we have to be on that other level also. That you should show forth the praise of him, so like it be a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people. Let's get that word peculiar. Let's try that one first. It says peculiar towards among, not the one I want. It says a preservation, possession, one's own property, an obtaining. Well, we are one's own property obtaining. So that that can be coincide that we don't belong to ourselves, man. We belong to the Lord. That you should show forth the praises of him who has called you out of darkness into that marvelous light, man. So what did we start off? We started with Matthew 5:16. Let your light shine before men. Then we got the Philippians, man. So basically, that's what it is. Have that elevated mentality. That mentality to be better than your former self. You know. People should say that people should know that there's something different about you, man. People should just, right off the bat, you know, and people do notice that, man. People do notice that about brothers. They notice that there's something different about this man right here. He carries himself a different way. And that's what we're supposed to do, man. That's how you're supposed to act. With that, I'm gonna get Psalms 101 and 2. It's a lot. This is Psalms. It's a lot. 101 and 2, and it says Psalms 101 and 2, it says, I will behave myself wisely in a perfect way. All when wilt thou come unto me. I will walk within my house with a perfect heart. So it is King David, man. So he was on that level. He knew that he had to be a certain way, man. I'll run that back again. It says, I will behave myself wisely in a perfect way. So his conduct was in check, man. He had a kingly presence about it because he was the king. All when wilt thou come unto me, I will walk in my house with a perfect heart. I will set no wicked thing before mine eyes. I hate the work of them that turn aside it. I shall not cleave unto me. So going back to verse 2, he had a way of conducting himself, man. And that's what we striving for in this truth. With that, I'm gonna get 1 Timothy 4 and 12. Be the man that the Most High wants you to be. Be that alpha man, like they say. And you can't be that alpha man or alpha male, following the ways of this world. Like we always say, Yahweh Shai is the number one alpha male, man. He's the alpha and omega, the number one alpha male. This is 1 Timothy 4 and 12. Say, let no man despise thy youth, but be that example of the believers in word and conversation. Let's get that word conversation. Conduct and in charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity. Till I come give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, was given by prophecy, laid on the paths of the presbytery. Okay, so for greatest gift that the Lord has given us is faith, man. So you got to exercise that faith in everything that you do, and you gotta be an example to others, man, to the brothers that are around you. Verse 15, it says, meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them. Let's get that word holy. Entirely, that the profiting. So so people seeing that you growing, your progress. So give yourself entirely to progress, man. May appear before all, be evident, so people can know. So hey, that's cool right there, man. Meditate upon these things, give thyself completely to them, that thy progress may what? May be evident to all. So there should be no doubt in people's minds that, hey, this man right here is the man of the Lord. They're not necessarily have to say it, but their spirit's going to know that you about something else, man. Verse 16, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee, man. So this is what the mentality of the elect's gonna be, man. It's going to be a progressive mentality, a mentality of progression, a mentality of growth, a mentality of conduct, right conduct, man. Be an example. Just like Yahweh Shai was an example unto us. He spoke everything he spoke with authority. Every decision he made was a right decision. He was humble. You know, he was our example for us on earth. And he's gonna get that glory just like we're gonna get that glory, man. He's gonna come back with glory. That scripture says he will not meet thee as a man, so he's gonna come back as a glorified power, man. That being said, man, I got a few more scriptures, but I don't want to make it too long. With that being said, it's a real quick lesson, talking about growth and conduct and progress and all the things that make us men. Like Elder Gabar always says, before you're a man, the Lord, you got to be a man. With that being said, hope the lesson was edifying. With that, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Kah Halal Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Brothers, keep on pushing. Shalom.